Hey, Scott Lara, president of militaryfairs.com, your one-stop shop for travel. If you're a member of the military, if you're a veteran like I am, or a family member of a military person, go to militaryfairs.com for all your travel needs. On one of my YouTube shorts today, I talked about Rome. And I was in Rome back in my Navy days. I was in the Navy 79 to 88. I was a radarman on a couple ships. I was an instructor down in Key West, and I was also at Camp Lejeune. But it was my 87 med cruise is what I'm referring to. And it was on the Morrison FFG 13, and we had several stops. Gibraltar, went to Rota, Spain, Naples, Gaeta, all over the Med. And one of my favorite ports of call was Rome. And we were there for several days, so I was able to take 2 or 3 days, I forget, and was able to get off the ship, take some leave, and visit the catacombs, St. Peter's Basilica, and just had a great time. The food, the spaghetti carbonara, the gelato. But I'll tell you, when you're there in Rome, I mean, it's just like Hawaii, right? Videos and pictures do not do it justice. When you're in Rome and you're standing right there at the Colosseum, if you're taking a tour of St. Peter's and seeing the art, when you're walking down those streets, it's an experience that you'll never forget. And that's why I've said in a lot of my videos, 400 trillion to 1 is your chance of being alive. And that's why I always encourage my family, my friends, and others, you got this one shot, you got this one at bat. Get out there and grab life by the throat, and go out there and see the world. I was in high school, Aurora Central Catholic High School, Aurora, Illinois, and I did not know when I was about to graduate what I wanted to do. I knew I didn't want to go to college. I was tired of school. I was working at the Kmart camera department, doing blue light specials. And a friend of mine, he was the assistant manager. His name was Dale. I'll never forget it. And Dale said, "Hey, Scott, what do you want to do with your life?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't want to go to college." And he goes, "Join the Navy, see the world." And of course, he didn't tell me the world is like 75% water, because I was at sea most of the time during my Navy days. But I was so thankful for that advice. Many of my friends are still in Aurora, Illinois. Been there the whole lives, and maybe they take a vacation every week, once a year or something, 2 weeks. But I was able to see the whole world, and I was able to come back and end up here in Jacksonville, Florida. Met my wife and the kids, the grandkids. And so that one decision to join the Navy put me on a path to where I am today as president of militaryfairs.com. My love of travel, my love of helping fellow veterans get great deals on travel, if it's airfare, hotel, cruises, all-inclusive resorts. And that's what I wake up every morning to do, to come here to the office and share the deals that we have, to share my passion to travel, if it's cruising, going to resorts, being all over the world. And so I urge you, especially if you're in the military overseas, right? You're stationed somewhere over there. Now is the time to be able to travel around that area, because when's the next time I'm going to be back to Rome? I mean, I could go over there on a cruise tomorrow if I wanted to, but then you got to fly over there or take a transatlantic. But what I'm trying to say is that militaryfairs.com has great deals on travel. If it's airfare, hotels, cruises, all-inclusive resorts, we are your one-stop shop for this. And so I urge you right now to go to militaryfairs.com. Think about it. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? If it's just you as a single person in the military, if it's a military person and your spouse thinking about going somewhere, surprise your spouse. I know I surprised my spouse more times than I could tell you. "Hey, honey, we're going to St. Lucia. Hey, honey, we're going to St. Bart's. Hey, honey, we're going to St. Kitts. Hey, honey, we're going to St. Thomas." And she loved it. And those are the memories that we have being married 40 years. And it goes the same for you. It's very easy to get in a rut. It's very easy just to kind of be comfortable and stay where we are. But I will tell you, I'm 62 years old. I'll be 63 in August. And I knew this a long time ago, that you have one shot at this. And this is way before Gary Vaynerchuk said 400 trillion to 1. And Gary V is a guy I follow on social media. If you don't follow him, just type in Gary V and you'll see all his stuff. But the point is that to be able to travel, right? And last year, my wife and I and my son-in-law and daughter took our grandsons on a cruise, and they had a blast. They were great memories. You know, they went to the kids club, we went to dinner, we had a great time on the ship, and it was a lot of fun. Again, creating those memories, right? And I just am asking, if you're looking to travel, go to militaryfares.com, book that trip. If you have any questions, you can email me directly, scott@militaryfares, F-A-R-E-S, militaryfares.com. I can help you with a cruise. I can give you some pointers on places to go. Especially on cruises, a lot of people will ask me, hey, I don't know what cruise line to go on. Well, there's lots of them. You got Virgin Voyages, adults only. You have Holland America, which is, older folks, 50 plus. You have MSC, which is family. You have Carnival, which is family. NCL, which is family. And so there's Royal Caribbean. I mean, the Icon of the Seas. Marty and I just got off that ship a couple months ago. Amazing ship, largest cruise ship in the world. And they have a dog on there. Rover the dog is one of the crew on Icon of the Seas. So anyway, have a great Travel Tuesday. If you have any questions, email me, scott@militaryfares.com. And if you're in the area, if you're over in Europe, definitely consider taking a trip to Rome. Scott Lara, president of militaryfares.com.